side of the box have my address on it, so that's not good. So let's open the box and see what's inside of it. Even though I already know it's my phone, which I've been waiting a week for. So let's open it up and see what's inside. They gave me a little Samsung open thing saying service repair statement for me, which I don't really care about. Put that over here for now. Here's my phone inside the little sleeve here. So let's open this up. Oh, my phone just like almost broke my finger. Let's pull this out real quick. So put this on the table. Put the service agreement back in here that I don't really need it nor care about back inside of here. So my Note 8's like 48% charging, so hopefully this phone has enough charge to set it up because it's only at 46%. That's not a lot of charge, but it's been charging since like a home for an hour and it's not even charged yet. But let's go see how much charge this phone has before I set everything up on it. Let's make sure it's charged enough to even set it up, because most times when they give your phone back, they don't have any charge on it. So I gotta make sure the battery is at least charging enough to function. So let's put the phone on the table here. It's coming on, so let's give it a quick test run. Okay, this is at 37%, so that's more than enough power to set the phone up. So let's turn the phone on. Here's the back of it, which was fine. Here's the front of it, which is not turning on. So I'll charge this phone up later because 37% on this phone is more than enough to set up the phone. And once I get the phone set up, I'll be able to use my phone for my live streams because I'll be able to use it again. So let's get the phone set up. I'm choosing to do a live stream because her phone's out of space. Also because I just rather do it on stream. So let's get this done real quick so I can get onto my phone again. So how do I go to, let's, about English, so start. I agree, and yes, okay, fine, I get it. You want me to agree to everything. I get it, like, come on. Galaxy or Android device. So I'm setting my phone up manually, so I will be turning my camera upwards real quick so you guys don't see my Wi-Fi information. So have fun staring at my wall. Let me log into my Wi-Fi super quick. Give me a second. So, I'll do that. So, if you hear that key click that you're hearing, I don't like having that on a cell phone. So, I'm going to be turning that off right away because I hate having the key clicks on a phone. And I'll be logging into my email off stream as well because I don't trust well. So I'm just gonna set up everything later in settings. And once my phone is done, I will be setting everything up later in settings because I don't like doing things in my settings. I already have 9 views. That's crazy. Didn't expect to have 9 views so fast on YouTube. This is YouTube, right? Yeah, it's YouTube. So I'm going to do everything super quick. Like I said, I'm going to set everything up later. So just please take me back to my phone. Thanks for joining, people. If you're new, tell me how you found me. If you've seen me before, tell me how you found me. Let me log into my email real quick, guys. Give me a second. Let me see if I can log in real quick. Yep, so I have to use my Note 8 real quick, guys, because sorry, I can't show you that real quick, guys. I need to not show you that. I have two-factor authorization on all my devices for a good reason because I don't trust people logging into my devices. So let's just I agree super quick. And there you go. Hopefully, there's nothing that I shouldn't do. So I'm gonna skip all of this later, and I'll go back into my settings later. I will go back into my settings later because I don't want to do anything like this. I don't want to set up anything like this sensitive. I might show you how to set up my fingerprint scanner, but I won't show you the password because whenever you set up a fingerprint scanner on your phone, I'll just turn on Google Device Backup. Why not? I guess that's something I should have on for Google. I don't feel like using Google, so let me just see if I can log into my Samsung. So here's where I'm at right now, guys. Let me log into my Samsung account real quick, guys. Give me a second. Let me just enter in my email or phone number. Give me a minute. Almost done. So give me a quick minute. I don't technically use Brixby, but I'll have it set up anyways. I started using Brixby on one of my devices once, but I don't know. It might have been my S25. Who knows? But I'm just finishing up the last of the setups real quick. So let's just go to my home screen now, guys. So now I have to figure out how to get rid of my side panel settings. Because right here, I don't like having this. I don't like having my side panel settings. Honestly, I don't like that. So I just need to figure out how to get rid of the side panel settings real quick. And I need to get rid of this too. Because I don't really use Samsung Pay for a lot of things. So now I gotta figure out how do I get, let me just first get rid of my notification sounds real quick, guys. So turn this media volume down, settings down, notifications down, systems down, ringtone is a good volume. So let me figure out how do I get rid of the edge, how do I turn off the edge panels. Let me figure that out real quick. I think it's just, let me look it up super quick, guys. Give me a second. How do you get rid of the edge panel on Galaxy S25 Ultra? Let me look this up real quick, guys. Give me a second. Give me 1 minute, guys. I have to watch a quick video real quick. I don't watch videos when I'm on stream, guys, so give me a quick minute, guys. I just want to figure out how you turn this off because I hate the edge panel display, guys. I really just don't like it. Let me watch a quick video.
Edge panel on Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. First of all, you have to go into the settings. From here, scroll down, go into display, and again scroll down until you find the edge panels.
Okay, so it's settings and display. So let's go down. Settings. Go to display. Edge panels. Got it off. That easy. So for now, guys, basically this is my current cell phone here. I go down. Then I real quick go down, turn brightness up a good percentage, and then I go to settings. Bro, I'm about to goon to your voice. Comments like this get kicked out. I am hiding you on my channel. That means you no longer have access to speak or come or talk in my videos. You are kicked out of my channel permanently. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You're kicked out of my channel. But give me 1 minute real quick. Give me a quick second. So I can screenshot your profile so I know to report you. Give me a quick second real quick. Let me log into my other account real quick. Give me a second. Just so I can report you professionally. Give me a second. I'm going to log into my YouTube channel real quick so I can try and report you real quick. Give me a quick second. And just my watch is vibrating because I just logged into my YouTube channel on my other phone, so it's sending me an email. And yes, I did remove you out of my channel permanently just because I do not want any disturbing comments in my streams. I do not put up with that, so I'm gonna be getting off my stream in less than a minute. I just have to wait and go into my chat real quick on my phone and screenshot your profile so I can report you. Give me a second and I can report you. Because I don't want to have that stuff be in my streams. So I kicked you out. So give me a quick second. I logged into my YouTube account. Let me go to my profile. Go to my live stream. I will go to your channel real quick and I will screenshot this. Not going to screenshot what you said, just going to report you. And I don't even know how to do that. Settings. No, that's not what I want to do. Let me click on this real quick and I'll just go to how do I report. Report unwanted commercial. I'll just do that because that seems right. Okay, that's good. So let me just show you what I do real quick before I get off my stream, guys. So let me just do something one last time, guys. So I need to go to settings and first go to settings, sound and vibrations. Sound is on. Go to volume real quick. So our volume's off. All my volumes off except for, so when I go to vibration for calls, off, notifications off, system, so all vibrations are off for everything. Now I need to look for, so here's vibration intensity. I know, yes, I just logged into my account, I get this. I hate setting up a new phone or setting up a phone for the first time just because it always says, hey, did you log in? Someone logged into your account. Was it you? Yes. Who else would be logging into my accounts besides me? Like, hello? Like, it's just me, honey. It's just me. Don't worry about nothing. System vibration, camera feedback. Nope. So, everything has now been turned off. So let me go see if it's off with the keyboard. I want to go check real quick and see if everything's turned off the way I like it. Because everything's good. Look at some. Everything is basically set up the way I need it to. So I will be downloading apps and everything else on my phone, like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, LM, all the apps, and I'll also be getting Samsung messages back on my phone. Because when you, I'll get that one. I'll get that one on stream for you guys. Let me get that one on stream real quick, guys. I'll do that one on stream super quick. I don't really want to do this. How do I get rid of this, guys? So unfortunately, at the moment, guys, it's not going to let me go on the Google Play Store unless I set up a password, guys. So I'm just gonna set up a quick password real quick, guys. Oh, it's just for my Google password. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me just go to one thing real quick. Let me make sure I got the right messages. Nope. That's the wrong app. Let me get the right app real quick, guys. I think I downloaded the wrong app. Give me 1 minute, guys. I want to get the right app real quick because I don't like random apps. I want to get the correct messenger app. So yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I'm on an iPhone 13 or an iPhone 16 Pro Max right now because that's just what I'm on to do this video because it's my partner's phone and she's nice enough to let me borrow her phone just to do my last little live stream on here, which is nice. I appreciate that a lot and she's great for that. And personally, yeah, I like Android better too, just because if you think about it, most apps that cost you money on iPhone are free on Android. That's just a given. Most things you have on Android, most things on iPhone that cost you money are going to be free on an Android. And this is a Galaxy, which means, like, look at my camera on my phone real quick. I've got 3 camera lenses here. I've got 2 lenses over here, 2 small lenses, plus I've got a flash. So there's at least 5 lenses on my phone for cameras. And I have like, let me check how much zoom I have. If I zoom in real quick, let me check how far I can zoom in for pictures. Give me 1 minute, go to my back camera. Okay, let me go to my back camera. So right here on my back camera, I can zoom in for pictures. I can zoom into 100x zoom for pictures on my phone. And if I go to videos, I can zoom into 20x. So pictures get 100x megapixel zoom. Videos only get 20 megapixels for zoom on cameras. But that's just what I'm saying. I've been on Galaxy phone since I can remember. Let me go find messages real quick. So I don't know the app that I need, but I'm trying to find just the basic Samsung text messages because on I don't think this is the right app either because on most new version phones they give you Google Messages and I'm not a fan of Google Messages, honestly. I just like the basic Samsung messaging app that came by default on all phones and stuff, but they don't have it anymore, so now I just don't have it anymore. So now I'm trying to figure out like what's the app. Let me go check Google real quick, see if I can find it through Google. What is the default messaging app for Samsung phones? Okay, so this tells me that this is the default messaging app for Google phones. I mean, for Samsung phones, but this doesn't seem like it's the default messaging app for Galaxy phones because, as you see, I'm getting ads on my messaging app. There should not be any ads on the messaging application for Samsung. So, and this is like this right here is not the default messaging app. So let me take my phone real quick, guys. So if I can't figure out the default original main messaging app for Samsung, then I will just have to use Google Messaging for the time being until I can find the direct app I used to use because I don't want to use a third-party messaging app like Google Messages. No disrespect to Google. Google's one of the largest corporations ever. I just want to use the original Samsung messages that came pre-installed on all phones when you get phones. So I'm just trying to find, oh, here it is, guys, messages. I think I just now found the default. If this isn't, I have the Galaxy A15 and I've had it for a while and never had any. Yeah, yeah. So funny story here. I had a Galaxy A52 5G cell phone, which was my partner's phone, my partner's backup phone that she let me borrow as backup. But unfortunately, we lost that phone in an Uber. We had it on an Uber on a rideshare service, and we lost that phone to where we couldn't find it. This this also doesn't seem like the main messaging app. I don't know if I can transfer the app on my Note 8 phone onto this phone because unfortunately I'm not able to find the default messaging app for Android. Because the Google messaging app is fine. I don't mind Google messaging. It's not a bad app. But unfortunately, I just like the original Samsung's app a little better because that's the app I've grew up on. And it's just a nice, easygoing messaging application. And I don't understand why Samsung, the company, would choose to use a messaging application from another company instead of using their own messaging app, Samsung Messages, that without fail have worked for years. And they're good quality messages. So if I can't figure it out, I'm gonna look something up real quick. Can you transfer Samsung messaging app through Smart Switch? I paid $40 brand new as well. That's another reason why I prefer Android. $40 for a new phone. You can't. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, Galaxy A52 5Gs. They may be the cheaper version of Android phones. They're not nearly as powerful as my S25 Ultra by any means, but they're cheap, they work, and they function. And they're new enough phones that they work with, like Galaxy A52s. They're good enough. Like A50, yeah, you have the A15. I think we had the A. Yeah, I think ours was the Galaxy A15 as well. A15. I don't know why I said A52. I think it was A15. I don't remember exactly, but those phones are good enough that they're cheap, but they actually last and they're built to last. So me, I wouldn't be able to use a phone like that just because my personal preference. I take pictures, videos, good enough to be on your live right now, Evo. Yeah, yeah. And right now I'm using an iPhone. Right now for this live stream currently, I'm using an iPhone 16 Pro. I'm not a big I'm not the biggest fan of iPhone, but they still work pretty good. They don't overheat as bad as Android in my opinion. So let's just use send from this phone, wireless, receive on this phone, Galaxy Android, wireless. I have to give me a minute because I have to scan the QR code super quick. So right now, I'm trying to use my I'm trying to connect my Note 8 phone to my Galaxy S25 Ultra. That way I can transfer over just the messaging application. And there's a couple of other apps I'm going to transfer over because there's a few apps that I have older versions of that are no longer on the App Store. And the cool like The one feature I like about Android phones that aren't on Apple is on Apple devices, you have to download apps only from the Apple App Store. And if you want to get other apps that aren't owned by the Apple App Store, then you have to jailbreak your phone. But on Android, you don't have to root your phone to get APKs from the internet. You just go into your settings, you check a box and say, I authorize my phone to download apps other than from the Google Play Store. So that means if there's apps that are no longer on the App Store anymore, but you can find it on Google, the website, then you can just go on to your settings and download, because there's apps that I use every single day that were taken off the Google Play Store for reasons that I don't know why. Some apps were just taken off the App Store and they weren't brought back with newer version apps. They just took them off. And now, if they still have an older version APK of one of the apps I'll be downloading on my stream today that I can use. Unfortunately, yes, I can still access my account on the older version of the app, but unfortunately, I don't have all the updates. Never had an Android overheat, but my old iPhones, yes, I have, but never a Android. And iPhone chargers suck. They last for a couple of months and they have you buy. Yes, yes. The thing about, I will say this, my Android phones always overheat on me, but I don't think that's because of the phone itself. That's just because I overuse my phone. So I use my phone quite a bit. Like I'm always on my phone all the time. And that's what makes my phone overheat like crazy, because I'm just always using it and I'm always charging it. So that's why it's like I use my phone and I charge it all the time. That's usually why it's like overheating, because I use it so much. But yes, most iPhone chargers, the ones that are by Apple, they're very thin. They're very thin chargers, and they break easy from the tip that plugs into your phone, because it's just a small thin wire that is wrapped around basically like silicone, and like silicone in a sense. And they're made to, Apple makes their chargers and products like chargers, they make them easy, like they make them break so easy that way once they break you have to buy a new charger. And most iPhones that I know of have a setting inside of them that's not software, I think it's hardware, that they make it to where you can't use third-party chargers. So on in some cases, if you try and use a third-party charger on an iPhone, it'll say, "Oh, this charger is not not authorized by iPhone. Get an official charger." So yeah, bro. When I'm not working or on my days off, I'll watch videos for 10 to 12 hours. Yeah. I get that. I'm not on as much as I used to be, just because I've been waiting to get my phone back. But now that I have my phone back, I can do screen recordings of video games on my phone, and I can do a lot more stuff on my phone now that I have it back. So, unfortunately, I can't find the main Samsung's messaging app on here. So as of right now, let me check if I can find it. So account, calls and contacts, messages, apps, settings, home screen, images, videos, audio, documents, images, videos, audio, yeah, so I'm just gonna, if you're still in my chat here, um, you, if you mean Clash of Clans, I have the game. I just haven't played it in a while. So I am going to real quick, if you're still in my stream, I'm just gonna go to Google, my App Store real quick. I'm going to turn my brightness up real quick to make it easier for you guys to see. Give me a second. I'm going to turn the brightness real quick, and I'm going to zoom out real quick, a little bit. So if anyone that's still watching me that has a Galaxy phone or Android or anything like that, let me see. If anybody wants to look at these apps and help me figure out which one is the official messaging app for Samsung, I would appreciate that. Because all the ones I've tried so far are not the, because right now all I have is Google text messages, which I don't like Google text messages. I just don't like it. So when I type in Samsung messaging, I don't get the official messaging app for some reason. All these ones I'm seeing are like third-party apps that basically, there's all these ones I've tried so far, they all have ads in them, like they're a third-party app. So there's messages, messagings, messenger, text messages, messages. All these ones I'm seeing here, this one looks like it might be it. I don't know. Because unfortunately, the messages app was the one app I couldn't transfer on Smart Switch from my Note 8 to here. See, like apps like this, you can tell just by doing this, you can tell that it's not the official messaging app by Samsung. And I had the official messaging app on my phone before it got reset by Samsung. Because, well, Samsung has a policy that every time they fix your phone, they have to factory default reset it. So if I can't find the default app I'm looking for, then I'll just have to, oh, is it down here? Is this the one I had? SMS messaging app? I don't know, but I'll try it. Yeah, all these apps aren't the right ones that I'm trying to find, unfortunately. Oh, here it is. It might just be messages for Android. Like, this one might not be the official Samsung's app, but this looks like the app I used to have on my phone. So this one here, this is just the standard Android messaging application that all Android users have. It does seem like it's setting up like a third-party app, but let's just see if it'll work. So this one also isn't the one I want. So this app is Google Messaging. Sorry guys, let me just make sure you guys, did you guys see my email? You did. So don't mind guys. If anyone on here saw my email, then please don't message me on my email. That I clicked on that because it popped up my messaging app, so just don't text me, guys. So unfortunately, I don't see. I've checked everything and I can't find the app that I need. So let me just check all these apps real quick. So unfortunately, all the apps I'm trying to find are not working, so I don't know what to say, guys. So let me plug in my phone real quick, guys, because I don't want my phone dying on me when I'm streaming. And my partner wouldn't like it if I killed her phone when I'm streaming, so I'm going to get off in like 5 minutes anyways, because we're going to make something for dinner. Then we're going to watch a movie before bed after we eat dinner, so let me just plug in my charger real quick. So the cool thing is, the new version iPhones use USB-C charging now, so all of our phones have USB-C charging now, so I like that, so Let me just check all these apps real quick, guys, see if I can find the right app that I need. And if I can't find it, then I'll just have to use Google Messages for now, even though I'm not a fan of it. So all these apps so far, this might be the right one, guys. I think I just found the right app. This might not be the exact app I want, but so wait, her phone's at 22%. Oh yeah, that's why her phone. So her phone goes in the red zone at 20%. My phone goes in the red zone at 15% usually. So why is it telling me to unlock pro features? Like, this doesn't seem like it's the right messaging application. So yeah, guys, so apps like this are not the default messaging application. So unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna be getting off my broadcast here shortly because I can't find the default Android messaging. Or see, this is the app, right? This logo right here. Let me find it real quick. So yeah, this is the logo that so when I show you my Note 8 real quick, guys. So here's the logo for messagings on my Note 8 here, guys. This is what my Note 8 messages look like. It looks like this app right here, guys. That's the app it looks like. It's kind of blurry because that's the messaging app on my Note 8. Right there, just like that. That's the application that I want on this phone. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apps just like that. That all these apps here have the exact same messages. They all have the exact same logo on them. Even the app that was messaging for Android. So unfortunately, guys, I'm unable to find the default Samsung's messaging application. But if I have anybody that you like, I don't even know how I can find out what app I'm using on my Note 8 because the messaging SMS messaging app. So all these applications here, they're all third-party messaging applications. So unfortunately, since I can't find the app that I want on here, these are all third-party applications that are not what I want. I'm going to end my broadcast, plug in my chargers, plug in my phones, and get off for now. And for the time being, so once this is done transferring all of my data, I'm going to get off and I'll talk to you guys later. And for the time being, I will just have to stick with using Google Messages for now because I can't find the Samsung or Android messaging app that I used to use. So hopefully I find the messaging app that I'm used to and I want to use on this phone. But if I can't find it, then I will just have to get used to Google Messages again. And when I very first, and there's not just, you can't just go into your settings. Let me just look it up real quick and figure out how I can find them. Let me look it up real quick, guys, and see if I can figure out how to do it. How to get Samsung messaging app on a Galaxy S25 Ultra. Okay, guys, so I need to real fast go to my um. How come I don't see the app on here, guys? Where's the app I need? So, guys, unfortunately, I don't see the Samsung's App Store. I see Bixby, Find, Health, Members, My Files, Pinup. Oh, okay, it's called Shop Sam. I think it's. Is it called Shop Samsung? So, oh, here's Galaxy Store. For some reason, I don't. Oh, so the Galaxy Store is just on my homepage. Okay, there. I found my Galaxy Store, guys. It just wasn't in my Samsung's folder, so. And I want to put my S notes in my Galaxy folder. So, to download the application I want, guys, let me log into my Samsung account super quick because I need to log into that real quick. So, I have to update my Galaxy real quick, my Galaxy Store. So the reason why I couldn't find the exact application I wanted is because I need to download it from the Galaxy Store. I just go to my Galaxy Store once it's done updating. I search for Samsung messages and then let's see if I can find it, guys. So let's go to search bar and I'll see if I can find the messages real quick. Guys, give me a quick second. It's just Samsung. Let's see, check real quick. So Samsung. Okay, guys. So when I go to Samsung messages, it's just right here. So this should be the app. What's you doing? I am resetting up my Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. And for the past 5 to 7 minutes, I've been trying to find the Samsung Messages app, which I finally found it. So I was trying to download the Samsung messaging app through the Google Play Store, but all of those are fake or third-party apps with ads on the official one. To find the official one, you need to log in to this one right here. This is the Google Play Store, which is the where's my Google Play Store app at? So the Google Play Store here. This has the triangle on it. But if I go to my Samsung's folder, the one that has the little shopping bag, that is the actual Galaxy Store. Since the Google Play Store is a generic app store for Android phones and Google phones, but the Galaxy Store is just for Samsung Galaxy phones and Samsung phones in general, like other phones that are by Samsung. So I'm just going to download things like this, and then once I'm done and stuff, well, I'm getting off my phone right now, guys, because I'm getting tired, but when I'm done, I will be logging into all my apps, getting everything I need installed, and then getting my phone back to the way it needs to be. So for now, I'm just going to wait for my file transfer to finish, and then I'm going to get off. So that means Galaxy Store is more secure. I'm not really sure on your question. All I do know is that the Google Play Store is just a generic store for Google phones or basic Android devices. But the Galaxy Store was just a secondary version of an app store. Like Android phones have the Google Play Store and Galaxy phones have the Galaxy Play Store. Amazon has like their Amazon App Store, and then iPhones have the Apple App Store. It's just like each phone has their own specific app store for different apps and stuff. And like I said before, most apps that cost money on an iPhone they'll be free for Android. So yeah, I would assume that yes, the Galaxy Play Store would be more secure, but most all app stores are secure and safe to use because whether it's the Google Play Store, the Galaxy Store, or the Apple App Store, you have to be logged in through an email address in order to use your. So in order to use the Google Play Store, Galaxy Store, the Apple App Store, you have to be logged into an email address in order to use their store because they need to verify it. And with I know for Android Store and Google Store like that, both of those on Android phones, you don't need to have a source of payment. But for the Apple App Store, even if you're downloading just free apps, they make you have either a credit or debit card or an Apple gift card on your device just to verify proof of payment, even if it's free app. So that's why I just don't like Apple as much, just because they force you to have some form of payment, whether it's Apple gift card or a major credit or debit card, even for free stuff, because they just they want your money. And most iPhones by default have automatic updates turned on by default. So over time, your phone's going to update by itself, and over time, older version devices won't work with the newest version updates. So they make you update your phone and buy a whole new phone just to get the newest updates. That's how my Note 8 is currently. So my Note 8 cell phone, as of right now, my Note 8, if I go to my Note 8 cell phone's settings, give me 1 minute, guys. Give me a second. Give me 1 minute, guys. So if I go to my Note 8 settings right now and scroll all the way down to About Phone and go to software information, I have Android version 9 and One UI version 1.0. That's not a very high update. But if I go down to my current device, which is my S25 Ultra, and go down to settings, About Phone, and go to software information, this is at Android version 16 and Android UI version 8.0. So, and if I go to Google Play, checking for a Google Play Store update real quick because might as well check for it, and check for update real quick because might as well. They probably already updated it. So it's already up to date out of the box because it's like basically they shipped it to me as like a brand new phone. I have an S20. Yes. Okay, so is yours the S25 or the S25 Ultra? So this one is the S25 Ultra, which means it also has the attached S Pen. So if I go here, has the attached S Pen for it. Right here's the S Pen. So essentially, the S the basic S series of phones, that is just like the original S series, like the S7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just like that. But since they discontinued the Samsung Galaxy Note, the Note version phones, then the Ultra version, meaning the S25 original, that's just like the S series of phones. But the Galaxy S25 Ultra version of the phone, that's like the Note equivalent of the phone. So the Ultra version has a bit more like most all phones these days for Android, of course, have 256 gigs of storage or 500 gigs of storage. But if I go into my settings real quick, give me a minute. If I go back into my settings here and back out of this, and let me go to my settings real quick. If I go back to my settings real quick, so I need to go to my files, guys, not settings. It's under it's under Samsung, and then under, if I go to my files real quick, you can see that as of right now, I have 41.8 gigabytes used out of 1 terabyte. So all the very last Galaxy phone that I know of, the very last Galaxy phone that I know of that had an a micro SD card slot in it was the Note 10 Plus, meaning the Galaxy Note 10 original didn't have the SD card slot, but the Note 10 Plus did. So on that phone, I had 512 gigabytes of space because I had 256 on the SD card, expandable memory, and then 256 gigs on the phone itself. But with this phone, as you guys can tell, I've got 1 terabyte of space. So with that, if anyone has any other comments, concerns, or any questions about Galaxy phones or Androids, feel free and hit me up in the comments, and I can answer any questions that anyone may have. But for now, I'm going to get off, make some dinner, watch a movie, relax with my partner, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining, guys. Have an awesome night. Thanks for being with me on my phone setup, and I'm going to let this finish off stream, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining, guys. Have an awesome night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys.